Quotient rule application. Displacement of an object is given by the function s of t equals to t divided by t square plus 8. Determine when the object changes direction. Now the object is going to change direction if the rate of change at that particular point becomes 0, right? So after that it can change the direction. So we need to find the zeros for the rate of change. That means we'll differentiate this function and equate it to 0 to get the points where the object can change the direction. So we are given the function s of t equals to t over t square plus 8. So to differentiate it, we'll write s dash of t equals to. So we'll apply the quotient rule here. So quotient rule is the denominator square, which is t square plus 8 whole square, right? And then derivative of the first function, which is 1 in this case, times the second function, which is t square plus 8, minus derivative of the second function, which is 2t, times the first function. So that is the derivative of the given function. Now this could be simplified and written as, so we got t square minus 2t square, right? That means minus t square plus 8 over t square plus 8 whole square, right? So that is our function here. Now for this to be 0, we have to equate 8 minus t square as 0 and then figure out what are the points, right? So we can now do that as s dash t is equal to 0 when we have minus t square equals to 8, right? So minus t square is equals to 8 when s dash t equals to 0 when minus t square plus 8 when minus t square plus 8 equals to 0, right? That means t square equals to 8, right? Or t is equals to plus minus square root of 8. So these are the points, plus minus square root of 8. So what is plus minus square root of t? I can write this as 4 times 2, so which is plus minus 2 square root of 2. So these are the points where the direction is going to change, right? Now, to really see whether the direction changes or not, what we should do is, at these points we should check our derivative, right? Whether it is positive or negative. If it is positive, then the direction is going positive direction. If it is negative, then it goes in the negative direction. So we get two values of t, which is plus square root 2 square root 2 and minus 2 square root 2, correct? Now let us check s dash t, what it is on either side. We know s dash t is actually equals to this whole function. As you can see, the expression for s dash t, let me write it here in a different ink, which is minus t square plus 8 over t square plus 8 whole square. As you can see, denominator will always be positive, correct? Now numerator can be negative or positive. Denominator is a square thing, right? So it is going to be positive always. So if I take a number which is on this side, that means lesser than 2 square root 2, right? Then this value is going to be higher, right? Let's plug in a value. So approximately what we should do is, we should find what is 2 square root 2. So 2 times square root of 2 is actually equals to 2.8. So this is, we can write this as approximately equals to plus minus 2.824, right? So we can take a test point here, which could be minus 2.9, right? And a test point here could be 0. Test point in this region could be plus 2.9, right? So plug these values in your calculator and figure out whether this is positive or negative, right? So if I write 0 here, then I get positive 8. So I know this is positive for sure, right? Now if I write a value 2.9 here, and calculates, then I said minus of 2.9 square, and then I add 8 to it, right? And I add 8 to it, so what do I get? I get a negative number, right? Negative 0.41. So here we get negative. Similarly, if I do minus of 2.9, the square will be positive, so we have this negative. So here also we'll get negative. That means the rate of change s dash t is actually decreasing in this portion, increasing here, and then decreasing here. Do you see that? So that shows change in direction. Do you understand? So there is a change in direction at these points, plus minus 2 square root 2, right? So that is how we can find the points where there is change in direction. So determine when the object changes direction. So we'll say answer here is object changes direction at t equals to plus minus 2 square root 2, correct? So that is, these are the two values where the object is going to change the direction. Thank you.